Welcome back to my channel. It's April. Hi, it's April. I make content about spirituality, self-development, and everything mystical. It's been a while since I said that intro because I have not been on YouTube in almost over a year, but so much has happened that I've basically been avoiding the camera because to explain your life in words while living it, trying to explain it to others, it's not the easiest job in the world. Like, now I understand why these YouTube creators get the bread that they make, because to be so vulnerable and honest about the transitions in life, it takes a toll on you. And I know that I'm built for it and I'm fit for it, so that's why I'm back and I'm so excited and ready to give y'all this information. I was gonna say tea, but it's my life. It's not tea. It's genuinely my life, my story. This is what I want to do. I always desired to inspire, to have a platform where my life, no matter how crazy it may look, inspires someone else. On their worst day, on their best day, whether it brings you sadness to watch my videos sometimes, whether it brings you joy to watch my videos sometimes. My only goal is to make you feel something, to make you feel connected to me and others around you more than anything. So it is work to be authentic and vulnerable and honest in front of the camera when sometimes you don't even know what's going on in your life yourself and you're confused, and how can you put it into words when you haven't processed what's going on and what's happening to you. So that's what's been happening. I've just been trying to figure out what's been going on so I can be able to inspire others with what's been going on. When you and I'm sure you all can relate, when you procrastinate or postpone something that you know your spirit is calling you to do, it brings up feelings of unworthiness where you start to feel like, why should I do it anyways? No one wants to hear me. No one cares. I should just sit here and do nothing with my life because I haven't done it yet. And you just start to have emotions of guilt, which is all an illusion and it's not true. But you believe in that feeling can be so overpowering that you are stagnant, and that turns into laziness. I do believe in taking inspired action, and shouts out to Abraham Hicks for that. But once you feel that inspired action and you still make a conscious decision to lay down and do nothing, then that turns and manifests into laziness. And I want to be completely honest about a lot of things. First, I did move to Chicago with my family. No longer in South Florida. I am here up north experiencing falls and winters for the first time, and it has changed my perspective entirely. One thing I like to do a lot is watch interviews with my pastime. I like to watch a lot of successful people or a lot of celebrities just talk about their lives. And one thing that I hear them say often is how their biggest fear is losing everything, and it's like to the point where sometimes they can't sleep because you're so afraid of losing what you created. And that was something I experienced after I manifested my luxury apartment. I had this deep rooted fear of something's gonna happen, I'm gonna lose it. No matter how much I try to motivate myself that, you got this, you can sustain it, that feeling was a bit powerful. I let it overcome me quite a bit, to the point where the moment I saw an opportunity to leave, the moment I saw opportunity to leave it and try something else and do something different, I took it. And with that being said, when I left, I ended up receiving a check or a couple checks for about 3 months of rent. And that was just the universe saying, I didn't trust. So yeah, that fear of losing the apartment caused me to move to Chicago out of fear, as if I wouldn't be able to maintain it, and forgetting that when source provides more than enough. and believing illusions that I was still unworthy and that I had to be doing more to deserve something so great. I wasn't consistent with doing the work of reprogramming my mind because I was vulnerable and I got distracted and I started looking for love in all the wrong places while me and my husband was separated. So when I manifested my luxury apartment, me and my husband was separated due to us just having, you know, a great toxic situation where separation was best. And in that time of my separation, I was still super vulnerable and looking for love in wrong places, and it distracted me from truly, you know, reprogramming my mind of the things that I deserved. Even if I had the luxury apartments as evidence, it was just riding me. It was just riding me like, April, you're not enough, you're not enough. And it's all lies. Like, girl. But like I said, I received a check in the mail, 3 months of rent that would have paid up my rent due to like COVID relief programs, which left proving a fact that my fear of losing the manifested apartment was irrational to begin with, and that I did not trust in source to be my provider. You know, at first I took it as a L, I took it as a loss, I took it as embarrassment, I took it as, girl, you just did all of this, you just proved of how powerful of a creator you are, and you let it go as soon as you could. So I was embarrassed a bit about it until almost recently, until maybe like a month ago, where I'm in this new home and I've learned new lessons since I've been in this new home, since I've been in Chicago. I had to learn that a physical home is a blessing. It's energy, it feels good, it's safety, it supports your root chakra, it makes you feel safe, secure, that's the word I was looking for. But if you don't feel secure in your own body, in your own mind, in your own, this is where you're God. I get that from my husband, but this is where you're God. If you don't feel at home in your mental, no matter where you are on the planet, you would not feel at home or safe or worthy. So although I manifested my luxury apartment, I still didn't feel at home in my own mind. And since I've been here in Chicago, I'm seeing, okay, you're halfway, you're on the other side of town, you're on the other side of the country. You need to settle somewhere. If you're not gonna settle in Miami, settle down in Miami, settle down in Chicago, where are you gonna settle down at? Where are you gonna ground yourself at? So I started to do the work of simply just grounding myself and being at home in my own body, where I can pack up a suitcase right now and go to Thailand, go to Japan, go to some foreign country and still feel safe and secure in my mind and my body. It's just like I said, I'm hard-headed. It takes me some time to bump my head and to make better decisions. And you know, my decision making skills are only gonna get better, but I do feel like I have a lot of time ahead of me, and I just want to make the right decisions now moving forward, because I do have my children that's watching and looking up to me, seeing what mommy's doing, and the last thing I want them to do is to make decisions out of fear. So I had to learn my lesson that yes, you are co-creating this reality. Source is always taking care of you, as long as you make the right decisions and truly believe in yourself wholeheartedly. When everything around you is telling you not to, that's when you have to hold on to your mustard seed of faith in yourself more than ever. And I don't really want to create every single detail of my reality. I know what I want, but I don't know the how, and we have to leave the how up to source completely, because I still believe that what I want wants me. Everything I want wants me. But I was so fixated on the how. What do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to? Where do I need to go? I was so concerned about, you know, and trying to control, that I didn't surrender. I didn't let God take the wheel. After I did my part, I didn't let him come in and take the wheel. So one thing's for sure, we need to, I'm speaking to all of us, not just you guys, we need to ensure that we leave room for God to show his grace. We need to make sure we leave room for God to show his miraculous work in our lives, because we don't want the responsibility of creating everything. We need the divine to step in and truly show us that we can surrender and rest. We can rest. We do not have to be full of anxieties and worry, manifesting what we don't want. We can enjoy the unpredictable life that we are living, because what else are you going to do? Be a control freak and still end up creating what you don't want? So it's best that we surrender and rest instead of trying to control, when in the end, after you're done trying to control, you're still not satisfied, because the ego is unsatisfiable, unfortunately. But it's true, the ego is unsatisfiable. So the best thing we can do is surrender and allow God to do the rest of the work, and stop feeling like everything is on you and you need to get something done or else, because it's not true. It's not true. I see where I still have so much work to do, but so does everyone else. And I don't say that in a way where I'm just downplaying how much work I have to do. I'm just reassuring you guys that we are not alone. We are all in this thing together, baby. And that's why I love coming on YouTube, because it reminds me that people are on their journey and they need to feel that someone is there that can put what they're experiencing into words, and I can do that for you all. So feel free to reach out to me privately and we can discuss whatever it is that's on your heart as well. But I'm doing the work and I'm proud of myself, and I'm happy that I can literally come on this camera and authentically tell you that I'm happy in this moment. I might wake up depressed tomorrow, but I'm living one moment at a time, because all of the power is in the now. And me voicing that with my throat chakra and saying I'm happy just shows the universe that I'm doing what makes me happy, and I want more of this, please. I want more of this. More of this makes me happy. More of powerful friendships that I've manifested, more of great communication with my loved ones, more of loving time with my children, more comfort. You see me cozy. Like more joy, more luxury, and I'm so open to whatever the universe has to provide for me. I'm very open-minded where I am now. I don't have a plan mapped out, in a sense. I mean, I have a vision, but I'm gonna allow Source to do his part. I'm gonna allow Source to speak to me and practice more silence, practice more meditation. It's never enough meditation. I even started Reiki therapy. Shouts out to my girl Vanita. She put me on to Sister Shaman here in Chicago at the Haji Healing Salon, and I love it there so far. And yeah, I'm just open to what's coming next, and I'm not afraid to let go. I'm excited to work with Sister Shaman more. I'm excited about my newfound friendships here in Chicago. I'm not here permanently. Let me just go on the record and say that I'm not staying in the code permanently. Hey y'all, so my camera just died on me, so basically it's time for me to wrap the video up. But that's cool, because I'll be back with more content. I'm here to stay. So make sure you comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see. Whether you want to see more of my parenting, whether you want to talk more spirituality. Just comment down below. Tell me where you are on your spiritual journey. Tell me if any of my videos have inspired you, and welcome me back. Give me some more motivation to come back on the camera, because I know we all need it. And I'm here for you, and I know you guys are here for me, and I appreciate you so much. I appreciate every single one of you who clicked on this video. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you all for existing, and thank you for just joining me and listening to me, and I appreciate you all so much immensely. Thank you. Bye guys.